दुर्गे दुर्गे जय जय मां काली कपालिनी मां काली कपालिनी मां जगदोद्धारिणी मां जगदोद्धारिणी मां काली कपालिनी मां जगदोद्धारिणी मां देवी जय 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 मां देवी जय 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 मां दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां आनंद रूपिणी मां आनंद रूपिणी मां करुणा सागरी मां करुणा सागरी मां आनंद रूपिणी मां करुणा सागरी मां देवी जय 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 मां देवी जय 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 मां दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां देवी दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां देवी दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां काली कपालिनी मां काली कपालिनी मां जगदोद्धारिणी मां जगदोद्धारिणी मां काली कपालिनी मां जगदोद्धारिणी मां देवी जय 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 मां देवी जय 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 मां दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां देवी दुर्गे 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 जय जय मां देवी 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 दुर्गे जय Ima ta 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 ta
轻轻的闭上眼睛，深吸一口气，慢慢的呼出来。Sadashiva Samarampa Shankaracharya Mantaman Asma Shri Guru Bhayandam Vande Guru Parambaram Apavita Pavituva Savavastang Katopiva Yesmale Pundarikasham Savahya Pyandala Shuchihi Avahanan Nadayanam Pamapavam Vashishtam Shaktim Chadaputa Parasharancha Vyasam Shugango Tapadam Mahadam Govinda Yogin Tamatasi Shisham Shri Shankaracharya Matasya Hamapadancha Hastang Maragancha Shisham Dangdo Dagompa Digagalamanyam Asma Guru Sang Tadamana Dusmi Shruti Smruti Pulananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavapadam Shankara Ruga Shankara 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 Jaya Keshavam Badrayanyan Sudapasho Gado Vande Bhagavanto Puna Punaha Yatwale Nikila Nilimpa Palesha Setting Ritade Nisham Shri Mashila Sitang Jagaguru Badan Natwa Matutim Gada Avahanang Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Asanan Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Snanang Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Vastan Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Chandanang Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Duban Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Diban Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Achamriyang Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamle Pyo Namaha Naivedyang Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamle Pyo Namaha Achamriyang Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamle Pyo Namaha Dambulan Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamle Pyo Namaha Shri Phalang Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Alatikyam Kapura Gaurang Garunavadaram Sansara Saram Pujagindaharam Sada Vasandan Dindayala Vinde Pavang Pavani Sahidang Namami Aratikyam Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Achamanyang Samapayami Shri Guru Chana Kamne Pyo Namaha Pushpanjali Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sasha Balang Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akadam Madala Kalan Yapadan Yanachala Chulan Dapadan Dashidan Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Brahmanatang Paramasukadam Gevalang Yanamuti Vishwatitam Gaganasarasam Tadvamasya dilasya Yekang vidyam vimalamachalan Savati sashi bhutam Pavanatang sarasvati guruvalan Dhyayami jyotimayam Pushpanjaling samapayami Shri Shri Guru Chana Kamlepyo Namaha.
Ragadirogan satatanushaktan Asheshakaya prasrutan asheshan Autsukya moha aratitan jakhana Yo apurva vaidyaya namostu tasmai Yogena chittasya padena vacham Malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena Yopakarodham pravaram munina Patanchalim pranchaliranatosmi Sahana bhavatu Sahanau bhunaktu Saha vidyam karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai Shanti 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 Namaste.
大家晚上好。
Dr. Manoj Chandrasekharan, Marmi Yogi, Ayurveda Hospital,
来自妈妈 Yogi 阿育
prostrates
医院，
all of you, all the friends from China and all around the world.
是向所有的朋友们问候。
I hope you have enjoyed our first session regarding the origin and development of Ayurveda.
我希望大家都可以从我们昨天的课程中，关于阿育吠陀的一个基本的概念理论有所收获。
Let's go quickly to the yesterday's program.
我们今天先来做一个复习。 成的。
The first teachers of Ayurveda like Atreya Punarvasu
昨天讲了第一个阿育吠陀的一个老师，
and later it developed into Samhitas. Different schools started learning about different branches of Ayurveda.
之后的话，我们讲到了不同的一些阿育吠陀的医学的书籍。
Then we learned about the basic principles or forces of human body, dosha, dhatu, and mala.
那之后呢，我们学习了一些关于我们身体，或者说是健康的一些，基本的一个，原理原则，包括从身体方面，有那个叫都夏，还有组织方面，就是叫塔杜，然后第三个就是麻辣排泄物。
So we learned about dosha, what is the basic forces which is originated from the 5 elements.
我们首先学习了这个叫都夏，也就是3股生命能量，它由5大元素构成。
Vata, the basic energy responsible for all the movements.
那瓦塔它就是非常一个原始的一个能量，它主要是负责所有的一个运动的一个功能。
The basic fire energy responsible for all the metabolic changes.
Pitta 是这个火能量，它主要是负责我们所有的一些新陈代谢的活动。
And Kapha, the basic structural energy responsible for the building of our body.
那卡法这个能量啊，主要是来负责我们身体一些框架骨架。
And we learned about the 7 dhadus.
那我们又学了7大组织，身体的组织。
From rasa, the essence of food we eat.
就是我们那个食物。
Rakta, the blood.
还有这个血液。
Mamsa, the flesh or the muscles.
还有就是肌肉。
Then Medas, the deep fascia or the fat tissues.
就是我们的脂肪组织。
Then Asti, the bone.
还有就是我们的骨头。
Majja, the bone marrow.
就是我们的一个肉。
And Shukra, the reproductive energy or reproductive system.
那还有一个就是我们的叫什么生殖组织。
So when the blood flows through these different tissues, each tissue takes its nourishment and prosper.
那当我们的血液流过这7大组织的时候，那它们就会分别从血液中去吸收它们所需要的一些营养。
If the dhadus are in good health, we are a healthy person.
那如果这个7大组织它是运作的很正常，那我们的身体就是很健康。
If this nutrition is not happening properly, then our body becomes weak and diseases develops.
那如果这7大组织没有很好的吸收到营养，那我们就很容易生病。
Then comes the waste material called mala.
那之后就是我们讲到了一个身体的排泄物 mala。
The metabolic toxins or waste which produces after the digestion of the food, also after the cellular metabolism happens in each and every tissues.
那就是说，当我们食物消化之后，新陈代谢之后，它在体内产生的一些残余的物质，也就是排出了体外。
There are mainly 3 malas.
主要有3种类型的排泄物。
The stool, the urine, and the sweat.
就是我们的一个粪便、尿液还有汗液。
Then we learned about the inbuilt nature or prakriti.
之后呢，我们学到了我们的一个叫本质的东西，就是我们的体质。
The prakriti develops at the time the sperm and ovum fertilize to form a fetus.
就是这个体质是如何产生的？就是要从我们
Recording in
Okay, yeah.
progress.
So it is the power of the body to prevent a disease, and also it is the power of the body to come out once you into a disease condition. So these are the two aspects of immunity. One is the power to prevent a disease, and also the power of the body to come out once if you are affected with a disease.
就是讲到免疫力有2点非常重要，第一个就是预防，就是我们身体具有预防疾病的能力；第二点就是我们身体得病了之后，是否可以很快速的恢复健康的这个能力。
And also, immunity is a power to maintain a happy and healthy mental state.
另外的话，就是免疫力又是一种能力，你可以保持健康跟快乐的一个生命状态。
Go to the next slide.
下一页。可以按下空格键，对。
So we classify immunity into basically 3 categories.
我们基本上可以把免疫力分成3种类型。
One is sahaja, that is inherited from our parents, that which we receive from our parents. At the time of the fertilization, what we receive from our parents is called sahaja or genetically inherited immunity.
第一个就是我们来自我们的基因继承，就是当我们的母亲的就精子跟卵子结合受精之后的那个时候，就是你就可以你的免疫力就开始就差不多就定型了，是这样的一个继承的基因继承。
Then comes kalaja, that is season based on age, time, and the climatical changes.
第二个是根据你的年龄、季节的变化，还有时间的变换。
And the third type of immunity is called yuktikrita, that is the acquired with the proper diet, proper exercise, immunomodulating medicines, treatment, etc. They are the acquired immunity.
那第3个就是通过我们适当的饮食、锻炼和免疫调节药物和疗法。
We'll go to the next slide, please.
下一页。下一页。可以按一下这个空格键，对。
So here we will see how the immunity will be affected. What all are the reasons for our immunity goes down?
我们现在来看一下这个免疫力降低的原因。
Either lack of nutrition,
一个是缺乏营养，
then overnutrition also is a reason.
另外就是营养过剩也是一个原因。
If you eat more, that will not get properly digested, and that will again decrease our immunity.
如果你吃的过多，然后没有很好的一个消化，那它也会导致我们免疫力降低。
Then next factor is the accumulation of toxins, the metabolic toxins in our body.
第3个就是我们体内的一个代谢的毒素的一个堆积。
The metabolic toxins are originating from the food we eat, and if it is not digesting properly, either in the stomach or in the tissues.
那就是我们体内的毒素，就是通过食物，如果它没有很好的一个被消化，如果它就会一个积累在我们身体的一些组织里。
So many people nowadays taking junk food, that the food which is not easy to digest.
那有些人他会吃一些垃圾食品，那些垃圾食品是非常难以消化的。
So these food may not be wholesome or it may not be easy for our body to digest.
那些食物在我们身体内是很难得到消化的。
Some people overeating.
有些人他那个吃的过多。
Then our digestive fire is not capable of digesting it.
那我们体内的消化火呢，没有能力去消化它。
That creates a metabolic toxin called ama.
那这样，这个毒素就在我们梵文里边就叫阿玛。
It gets absorbed into our blood circulation and get deposits in different tissues.
那它呢是通过被血液吸收了之后，它会流到了我们身体的不同的一个组织里边去。
And this prevents the normal functioning of our tissues.
它就会让我们的身体的一些组织它没有办法正常的运作。
So then what happens? Our immune system cannot function properly and that ends up into different types of diseases.
那我们会导致什么样的结果呢？导致我们的免疫力它也不能正常的运作，那因此呢，疾病就这样产生了。
Then we will look into the next factor, that is the pressure or the stress which accumulates in our body.
那我们现在看一下下一个因素，这就是压力。
There are different types of stress from the society, from our job, from the climatic changes, so many other factors.
气候的压力，还有一些其他的因素。
And this creates some sort of physical and psychological imbalance, and that also reduces the immunity.
那这些压力就会在我们身心上产生影响，那这些影响也会导致免疫力的降低。
Then the next factor is the sleep problem, lack of sleep.
再下面一个就是我们缺乏睡眠。
Ayurveda says very clearly, if you want to maintain good health, the first thing to do is to sleep properly.
我们阿育吠陀里边说，如果你想获得健康，第一个很重要的一个因素就是要保持良好的睡眠。
A minimum of 6 to 8 hours of sleep is required for everyone based on the prakriti, based on their job, based on their age, and many more factors.
那至少来说，我们要保证每天睡6到8个小时。根据你不同的体质、不同的工作、不同的年龄来参考。
We'll go to the next slide.
下一页。
Then the immunity, maybe the previous slide, I think.
上一页。
Then we will see what type of people or the people who are prone for getting immunity problems. The first thing is obese.
那我们来看一下，就是免疫力低下的人群。第一个是过胖的人群。
So in obese people, the nutrition or the overnutrition creates some sort of blocks in the immune system.
那些过度肥胖的人呢，他们其实是营养过剩，那他们在体内的话，就会有一些地方会造成淤堵。
Your organs has to work more to maintain the circulation to the obese body.
就是说我们的器官要保持活动，它才可以维持我们 体内的循环。
So in obese people, the amount of metabolic toxins producing will be more.
就是对于肥胖的人来说，我们体内的一些就是由代谢产生的一些毒素会更多。
Your liver and kidney and excretory organs has to work more than normal.
就是你的对于过度肥胖的人，你的肝脏、你的肾脏，包括你的呼吸系统，都会比正常的一些体质的人，他需要更多能量。
Your lungs has to work more to give oxygen to the body parts.
就是说，拿你的肺部来说，你需要工作比其他的一个体型的人更多，来产生足够的氧气。
So overuse of our organs and tissues results in weakness of our immune system.
就是过度的使用你的器官跟组织，就导致了我们免疫力下降。
Then emaciated people, the lean people, where they have no proper nutrition.
那些太瘦的人，他是营养缺乏的。
Their organs will not get proper nutrition.
那他们的一些脏腑呢，它得不到足够的营养来滋养它。
Gradually, their body will get dried up and their immune system weakens.
那渐渐的话，我们的身体会变得越来越干燥，那我们就导致了我们的免疫力也会下降。
The anemic people, those people have not enough power to take the nutrition. The blood is less. Their circulatory system is weak.
那些贫血的人，那因为他们的身体的一个血液量比较少，而且他们的循环不是特别好。
So their body will gradually get affected and the immunity will become low.
那我们身体也会受到影响，所以我们的免疫力自然会下降。
Then the debilitated people, due to many overwork or due to overstress, their body becomes weak. And that type of people also yes.
那些就是过度疲劳、工作过大、压力过大的人，他的免疫力也容易低下。
Then, as we said, the malnutrition people, improper nutrition, not enough nutrition, that sort of people.
还有那些营养不足的人。
Then, mentally weak and stressed people.
还有就是我们这个精神比较脆弱的人，压力很大的人。
Then the food habits is the most important. One has to eat as per the prakriti, as per the time, as per the season.
然后很重要的一块就是关于饮食，那饮食非常重要。那我们就是要应该按照我们的体质来合理的饮食，然后根据季节，然后来饮食。
Then people suffering from chronic lifestyle problems like diabetes, high cholesterol, stress-related problems are prone for immunity problems.
还有那些我们有一些这个慢性疾病，比如说那个胆固醇啊、高胆固醇、糖尿病啊、高血压、压力很大的人，他也免疫力容易比较低。
Then the people who do high exercise and low exercise, both are having the problems of immunity.
还有那些过度运动或者缺乏运动锻炼的人，他也容易免疫力低下。
People using drugs, too much of drugs, self-treatment. Many people do self-treatment, and also many of the drugs, they are abused. They are addicted to many types of drugs and alcohol.
还有就是说，他们那些酗酒、抽烟，那个就是吸毒的人，他们免疫力也很低。
Then the people who is having sleep disorders.
还有那些睡眠不够的人。
These type of people are always prone for getting immunity diseases.
这些人群也免疫力比较容易低下。
We'll go to the next slide, please.
下一页。
So here we will see how we can improve our immunity. So we know now what all problems can affect our immunity. Now we go for how we can improve the immunity of our health.
那我们刚刚已经看到了那些免疫力低下的人群，一些免疫力低下的原因。那我们现在看看如何来增强免疫力。
The first thing is the genetic factors which we get from our parents.
第一个是从我们的基因角度，我们是从我们的父母这边获得的。
So, if you want to get a healthy child, you must know how to have a proper relationship or how to have a proper sex to get a good child.
那如果说你想要有一个健康的小孩，你就要知道如何可以正确的去发生一些关系，或者如何进行正确的一个性生活。
Here, Ayurveda has a very big branch which talks about how to develop proper and healthy semen and ovum. That means the base or the essence of our body to create a new generation. So genetic factors are depending on our healthy and proper relationship which ends up into a healthy child.
就是说，在阿育吠陀里有一个非常庞大的体系，它是来来讲究我们这个生理上的，包括你的它讲到一个是精子和卵子的一个发展，一个健康，这些都是一个让你获得一个健康的一个小孩的一个基础，这是一个很庞大的体系。
Both men and women, before going for sex for a child, should undergo proper detoxification and rejuvenation therapy.
就是说，在一个男性和一个女性，他们在就是说有小孩之前呢，他们其实在阿育吠陀里，他们都需要进行一个排毒，还有一个就是叫什么滋养的一个项目或者这些治疗。
So if the parents or both man and woman undergo such detoxification, rejuvenation therapy, can create good sperms and good ovum, healthy sperm and ovum that will produce a healthy child.
那如果这个男性跟女性呢，他们在生小孩之前，他们都进行了这些疗程呢之后呢，他们就是可以确保他们的一个精子跟卵子非常健康，然后他们生出来的小孩子也是非常健康的。
Then comes to the nutrition. So nutrition, Ayurveda talks about food is the main medicine.
那下面讲一下营养。那在阿育吠陀里边讲到了食物就是药物。
So everyone should understand about the Prakriti, what type of food is suitable for them, how much food is suitable for them, and what time of the day we have to eat food, what all taste food we have to choose. All these factors one must understand about the nutrition.
那就是说，对于食物来说，不同体质的人，他要知道他是要吃什么样类型的食物，也要知道他们要吃多少量的食物，以及什么时间来吃这个食物是比较好。那另外就是说，关于食物有6味，它应该适合吃哪些口味的食物。
Then how to take the food also is important.
那如何来饮食也是非常重要的。
Nowadays, many people used to take food in front of television or mobile. They use mobile and watching mobile or television, they eat food.
那如今呢，很多人他就会一边看电视或者一边玩手机，在一边吃饭。
That is one of the main reason for getting nutritional problems or improper digestion.
那这个就是一个让你的营养不缺乏，还有说让你消化不良的一个非常主要的一个原因。
When you watch a movie or a serial in television or some other program, and when you eat, you won't think, how much food you are eating. Are you chewing it properly? The saliva will not properly mix with the food, and the food will not digest properly.
就是呢，当你在一边看电影、看一些连续剧的时候，看手机吃东西的时候呢，你根本就不会去想啊，我吃了多少的食物，你也不会意识到你在咀嚼食物。那这样的话，你的口水就不能去跟你的食物去相结合，因为口水主要是消化食物的。
Then how much of water we have to take? That also is important. Along with food, we have to take how much of water in a proper ratio.
还有就是除了吃东西之外，你每天喝多少水，那也是非常重要的。
And what type of food, as per the prakriti, we have to take?
那根据不同的体质，那你应该来如何选择食物也是非常重要的。
Timing of the food is the another main thing.
还有你什么时候吃饭也是非常重要的。
Never ever miss the breakfast.
千万不要去不吃早饭。
Breakfast is the brain food.
这个早饭呢是非常非常重要的。
So there is a proverb which says, breakfast you have to eat like an emperor.
就是有一句谚语说，你吃早饭就要像皇帝那样。
Then the lunch like a officer.
就是午餐呢，你就要像一个官员那样。
And dinner like a beggar.
然后晚餐就像一个乞丐那样去吃。
That means your breakfast should be full, then lunch should be moderate, and dinner must be very light.
也就是说，你早饭要吃得很饱，午饭要适中，晚餐呢要清淡一点。
Then the timing, you have to eat your dinner before sunset, before 7 o'clock.
就是呢，还有就是吃饭的时间，那你一般晚餐呢，你要在日落之前，就是7点之前吃完。
All these together known as nutrition in Ayurveda.
那这些呢，都跟我们这个营养有关。营养。
Then comes to the next point, exercise.
下面讲到了一个锻炼。
So exercise helps to improve the circulation and also help to release the toxins from the body.
那这个锻炼一方面是可以促进我们的身体的循环，另外一方面它也可以帮助排除毒素。
That is very important. How much exercise? That also is important.
就是你要运动的量也非常的重要。
Ayurveda says we must do exercise half of our capacity.
就是阿育吠陀的一个，他这么说道：你做练习的量是你自己能够去承受的这个一半。
And we should not do exercise when we are suffering from some disease.
就是当你生病的时候，你不要去过度运动。
So, as we discussed yesterday, a Vata person should do below 20 to 30% of his capacity.
那我们昨天讲到了 Vata 体质的人，他要就是在自己那个承受范围内要低于20%的锻炼的量。
Pitta person should do up to 30 to 40%.
就是 Pitta 是30%到40%。
And a Kapha person should do up to 50%.
就是那 Kapha 是50%。
This is very important for maintaining the immunity power.
这个是对于增强免疫力非常重要的。
Then comes the mental status, optimistic and cheerful.
然后就是关于你的心态，乐观的、快乐的。
If you live in a society where everyone is cheering each other, helping each other, those people who always happy will be having good immunity power.
那如果你在一个那个社会中是那种氛围是互相关怀的、互帮互助的，然后很快乐的，那你的免疫力也自然会增强。
Then comes the excellence of mind. We have to strengthen our mind by proper mental exercises.
那另外的话，就是说我们要就是说可以做一些我们可以锻炼我们心智的一些练习。
Then we have to do periodical detoxification of toxins and rejuvenation of our tissues.
那另外的话，我们要定期做一些排毒，还有恢复我们活力的一些就是治疗或者一些活动。
We'll go to the next slide, please.
下一页。
So here we see how to improve our immunity for different types of constitution, different prakriti, with the food, with the exercise, the sleep, and also the medicines.
那就是关于我们下面来讲一下关于我们3种体质它如何提升免疫力的方法，一个是从食物、运动、睡眠跟草药方面。
We'll go to the next slide.
下一页。
So, the food for each prakriti, how to take the food. Say, for example, we'll go to the Vata prakriti people.
那我们
Yesterday,
讲到，举一个例子，我们讲到一个食物。昨天我们讲到了这个 Vata， 比如说是 Vata 的人。
So the Vata people are prone for getting dryness. There are very lot of chance for getting low digestive fire. So such type of people should take food which contains enough water, light, easy to digest, and not in big quantity.
就是昨天我们讲到了这个我们 Vata 体质人，因为他就是说有一个特质是比较干，那所以呢，他的那个就是他消化功能会比较差，他们的一个消化活会比较少，那所以他吃食物的时候，那要注意要多一些水分，清淡一点，然后要容易消化，然后呢，他也要少量多食。
Then comes to the Pitta people. Pitta people should take food which is cooling by nature.
然后讲到了火性的一个体质 Pitta， 就是说他吃的食物呢，要是比较凉性的食物。
And Pitta people should avoid food which is very spicy, which is very heat producing, like the high protein diet, high protein food should be reduced by Pitta people.
那对于 Pitta 的人，他要避免那些非常辛辣的，然后热量很高的，然后高蛋白的一个食物。
Then the Kapha type of people, they have a chance to get obesity. So they have to avoid food which increase fat in our body.
那就是对于 Kapha 的体质的人，他们很容易就是过度肥胖，所以他们要避免要吃一些脂肪比较少、降低脂肪含量的一个食物。
They must eat food which contains lot of fiber and low carbohydrate, low fat.
就是说，他要吃一些就是高纤维的，然后低那个卡路里的食物。
Then comes to the exercise, which we already discussed. Vata type of people should do exercise which is very mild, like stretching, yoga asanas, and slow movements, maybe walking in nature, that sort of simple exercise.
就是对于 Vata 体质人呢，他要做一些就是适度的运动，然后他包括拉伸啊，包括一些瑜伽体式，然后呢，他可以就是说在自然当中多亲近自然。
Pitta type of people should do exercises which is grounded. They are fire. They have a lot of fire in them, so they must do exercise in barefoot, walking on the ground without shoes. Then swimming is a very good thing, which helps to cools down their body. Then they should not do exercise which increases the heat very much in the body.
那这个 Pitta 型的人呢，因为他们体内的热量很高，所以呢，他不适合做那些非常激烈的运动。那他的话，其实比较适合哪些呢？比如说游泳，然后他也非常适合赤着脚在地上走。
The Kapha type of people, they have to do very hard exercises.
那对于 Kapha 型的人的话，他是建议他可以做一些比较激烈的运动。
They have to, do maybe hard exercises like weightlifting or running or climbing a big mountain. That sort of strenuous or little bit hard exercises is good for Kapha type of people.
那对于他们来说，他们可以做一些激烈的运动，比如说举重啊，然后那个爬山呐、那个跑步啊，这些激烈的运动对他来说比较合适。
Then we will come to the sleep pattern. We have discussed about the sleep of different people. Vata type of people, yes.
那我们讲到了，现在讲一下我们的睡眠的问题。我们来先从 Vata 开始。
The Vata people, they are always very mild, superficial sleep. They are often the sleep pattern will be more superficial than deep.
那就是我们 Vata 型的人呢，他一般来说睡眠他不会特别深，他比较浅。
So they need more time for the sleep, at least 8 hours minimum.
那因此呢，他们其实是比较需要睡眠更多的时间，最少需要8个小时。
They must sleep in a soft cushion bed, and also they have to be in a warm room. There will be good blankets to cover them, because according to the climate, they have to be in a comfortable atmosphere.
那对于那个 Vata 体质人呢，他们比较适合那些比较软一点的床垫，然后那个房间的温度也要比较温暖，然后也要不能就比较温暖，比较舒适的一个环境。
They must go to bed early by about 8:30 or 9. That is the time the Kapha is activated in the body.
那其实建议他要早睡，甚至说他可以8点半就睡觉，因为那个时间段这个 Vata 是在体内是比较活跃的时间。
So from 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning is the best time for them to sleep.
那所以说，就从晚上8点半或者9点开始到早上午的5点钟，那对于 Vata 来说是一个最佳的睡眠时间。
Then about the Pitta people, they need a minimum of 6 to 7 hours of sleep.
那对于 Pitta 型的人来说，他需要6到7个小时的睡眠时间。
Their sleep will be moderate.
那他们的一个睡眠的质量其实是比较适中的。
They go to sleep very fast, so they can go to sleep at any time. But they must keep at least 3 to 4 hours of gap between their food and sleep.
那他们其实入睡是非常快的，那但是呢，他们就是说，就是在睡觉之前呢，他要3到4个小时是不要进食建议。
Otherwise, the too much of heat producing by the metabolism or the digestion affects their sleep.
然后如果说它那个热量太高的话，它那个新陈代谢过快，消化过快，它会影响那个睡眠。
And they should lie on a firm bed. It should not be soft, it should not be very hard, but a firm bed.
就是他建议是那个这个睡的床呢，它不要太软，也不要太硬，但是要比较坚固的一个床上。
Then for Kapha people, they need at least 6 hours of sleep. They are very good sleepers. They go to very deep sleep immediately.
那就是卡帕型人，他们其实睡眠不错，而且他那个睡眠质量非常好。
They have to sleep on a hard bed.
他们要建议是在一个硬床上睡觉。
And they can wake up early in the morning.
They can wake up early.
Yes.
他们可以早上早起。
So this helps to keep their health good. And these Kapha people can do some exercise early morning, which helps to reduce Kapha dosha in the body.
那他们建议呢，可以早上早起做一些锻炼，它可以就是 reduce kapha.
Yeah, because they are Kapha people and morning time is the period of Kapha. So when they do exercise in the morning, say by 6 o'clock and all, will be good for reducing Kapha. They will be more energetic after the exercise.
就是说，那因为早上的话是 kapha 的时间，如果他们在这个时间来做一些运动的话，它也可以就是降低这个体内的 kapha 能量，那它对身体健康非常有好处。
Then about the medicines which may be useful for improving immunity. That we will see in the coming slide. We are explaining about different herbs which will be good for different prakritis.
那然后再讲到草药的话，我们会在之后的 PPT 里边讲到的。
And about the eating principles, we already talked about it and we will go once again. The Vata people should eat light food, contains more water, little bit of oil, eat more time, more frequency, about 200 gram of food in a day at a time, easy for them to digest, assimilate, which contains soup, vegetable and meat soup like that. This should be good for improving the immunity in Vata people.
那就是对于 Vata 型的人呢，他建议是饮食要清淡一点，那多一些水分，少油。那每天要喝多一点的水，一天最好是就是说4次。然后呢，就是说每天建议的话，就是可以这个200克，每天就是少食多餐，然后每天就是每次比如说200克的量。便于吸收消化。那其实那种蔬菜跟肉类一起做成的汤是比较适合他们的。
With that type of people, their digestive fire is too heavy, so they should take food, cooked food without much spices.
就是因为那个 Pitta 型的人，他体内的消化火是比较高的，所以呢，他不要食物里边不要放太多的香料。
If they eat too much of protein, it increases the body heat and it can cause different types of allergies. So they have to avoid eating too much protein food, especially animal proteins.
那就是说，那个 Pitta 型的人要注意，要减少体内的那个蛋白质的摄入，那尤其是动物蛋白的摄入，因为一旦那个他体内蛋白质过高的话，他就很容易产生那个过敏。
They have to eat some food which is sweet, bitter, astringent like taste.
就是说他们比较适合吃一些甜的、苦的，还有一些这个辛辣的食物。不是说错了，是有点麻的。
Adding some ghee to the food will be good for the digestion and also to reduce or balance the pitta.
就是那个他们食物 里边加一些酥油，它就是说对这个消化是有帮助。另外，它也可以平衡它这个身体的火元素的一个能量。
So one of the best food in India we give for Pitta people is khichdi.
那对于 Pitta 的型的人，我们其实在印度最好的食物就叫 khichdi， 是一种印度的粥。
The khichdi mainly made from rice, some sort of dal, moong dal, green gram, and some sort of vegetables and also ghee.
那这个 khichdi 呢，它是主要的是由米饭啊、一些豆类啊，包括蔬菜还有酥油来构成的。
Then we go for the kapha type of people.
我们来看一下卡法。
Yes. So these kapha people should eat food which contains more fibers.
就是卡法型的人要多吃一些含这个纤维素的食物。
And they can eat food without cooking also. Raw food also is good for them.
那对于这个卡法型的人呢，这个吃的生的食物对他们也是非常好的。
And they must avoid eating kapha creating food like meat and fried oily food.
那他们要避免吃那些就是会增加体内那个卡法能量的食物，比如说是肉类，还有那些油炸的一些东西。
They can add some spices to the food like ginger or pepper, which helps to improve the digestion.
他们可以加一些香料，比如说生姜啊，胡椒粉，它对消化会有帮助。
We'll go to the next slide.
下一页。
So now we will see some food which in general helps for improving the immunity.
那下面呢，我们来看一下那些可以增强免疫力的食物。
So, milk, ghee, honey, butter is normally good for improving the immunity in our system.
牛奶、酥油、蜂蜜、黄油，它对我们免疫的增强是非常有帮助的。
Then cereals like rice, wheat, millets, ragi.
还有那些谷物类的大米、小麦、小米等等。
Pulses like green gram, horse gram, etc.
还有一些豆类，包括很多的不同种类的豆类。
Then fruits like papaya, tomato, then apple, banana, etc. good.
还有一些蔬菜呀，包括水果，比如说苹果、木瓜、西红柿，柠檬。
The nuts like walnut, chestnut is good.
那些坚果，比如说核桃，还有板栗就很好。
And from the meat, mutton, chicken is good for improving immunity.
肉类的话，羊肉跟鸡肉对这个提升增强免疫力非常好。
And from the fish group, we can have salmons, sardine, and mackerel, small fishes.
那这个鱼的话，那些比较小的鱼啊，三文鱼、沙丁鱼，那个叫什么马鲛鱼，它都非常好。
And when we prepare the food, we must follow the principles of dosha predominance or prakriti. Based on that, we have to cook the food.
那当我们去做饭的时候的话，我们要我们的体质来准备食物。
So the food we eat in proper way, in proper time, in proper quantity helps to improve the formation of tissues and dhadus, which helps to maintain our immunity power.
那我们就是在一个就是适当的时间吃适当的量的一些食物，它对我们对我们这个身体的一个组织，包括这些就是它都是有影响的。
Then proper sleep, which helps to balance the doshas in our body, which helps to maintain the immunity in our system.
那我们 适当的睡眠对于我们身体的3种能量的平衡也是非常重要的。
Proper exercise is another factor we discussed, which helps for maintaining the immunity.
我们还刚刚提到的一个适当的运动来增强免疫力。
And the proper mental and emotional status, which makes the happy mood or happy feeling or well-being, which also is very important for maintaining and to strengthen our immunity power.
还有一个就是我们的情绪状态，我们的心智状态，其实也是对我们提升免疫力是非常重要的。
So we have discussed these 4 main factors: proper food, proper exercise, proper sleep, and proper enjoyment. These are the 4 main things which we discussed to improve our immunity, to make our system happy and healthy life.
就是我们刚刚已经从这几个重要的方面，食物啊、锻炼、睡眠，还有如何让我们很快乐这几个方面来下手，让我们可以变得更加健康、更加快乐，从而提升我们的免疫力。
This you can make it very clear by seeing the people who live up to 100 years of age, those who live more than 100 years. When we analyze these people, we can see that very clearly their lifestyle, their food habits, their sleep, their exercise, their mental status all contributed for maintaining this much long, healthy, happy life.
那我们可以发现，那些就是长寿的人，尤其是那些那个寿命超过100岁的人，你可以看一下他们，其实他们以上的这几点都做得非常好。
We need a mental strength or a goal to go ahead. Everyone needs a certain mental thresholding energy, which helps to go ahead happily and healthy in our life.
就是我们都是需要一些就是很强大一个心智一个能力啊，让我们变得更加快乐健康。
So in Ayurveda we say, those who live for others alone live. Those who live for oneself are more dead.
So you mean those who live for others?
Those who live for others, for the society, for helping or for the well-being of the society, will live their life healthy and happy. Those people who live selfishly for own purpose, they, even if they are living, they are not happy, they will get sick fast and they die fast.
就那些呢，他活着的时候去会帮助别人，为这个社会做贡献，为这个人类做贡献的那些人，他们会比较快乐。然后呢，他也不太容易生病。那些人他就是只为了自己为自我为中心，然后比较自我自私的人呢，他反而比较容易生病。
So when we talk about immunity, this is a very important factor.
那当我们讲到了免疫力，这些都是非常重要的一个因素。
We'll go to the next slide, please. So here we can see the list of food to avoid, which may affect our immunity.
那我们现在
The first thing is
需要避免的食物。
the oily, spicy, and fried food, which reduces the immunity power.
那首先就是那些油腻、辛辣、油炸的食物，它会降低我们的免疫力。
Especially when you deep fry your food in oil or in any fat, it undergoes a lots of chemical changes that results in reducing our immunity power and accumulation of toxins.
那尤其是那些就是说深度油炸的一些食物， 它里边呢会就是有很多的一些化学的变化，那它就会很容易。
Then the junk food, which is added with artificial colors, artificial taste makers, artificial preservatives, all reduces the quality of the food we eat, and it will not digest properly, and it becomes toxins in the body. That results in immunity loss.
那还有就是这些垃圾食物，它一般都会有一些这种人造的色素也好，人造的一些什么物质什么也好，那它呢也会，它就是说它有很多的毒素呢，它不太让身体容易消化吸收，它积累在体内就形成了疾病。
Then high carbonated salty foods, these two highly influence our immunity.
那些就是说高碳水的一些那个二氧化碳那种饮料，还有那些就是很多盐的加工的食物。
Then high fat oils like corn oil, soybean oil, etc., not good for immunity.
就包括那个就是高这个 omega 6脂肪的那种油啊，比如说玉米油、大豆油，它其实它也不太对提升免疫力不是特别好。
Then the fast food, preserved food, high carbonated, high fat, all these things are reducing our immunity power.
就那些就是有含添加剂的啊、素食啊，还有那些高脂肪的啊、高碳水化合物的食物啊，它其实对免疫力都不是很好。
Another main thing to remember is to eat seasonal and regional food. You must eat seasonal food, and also those foods and vegetables and fruits which grows in your region, maybe 60 kilometers or 100 kilometers around the place where you live.
就是你要去，就是最好吃一些时令的，然后当地的食物，最好是就是说离你的那个你所在地方60到70一个千米的一个地方，公里。
Seasonal fruits and foods are good for improving the immunity in that particular season.
那些时令的那个蔬菜跟水果，是特别的好。
And another main thing is to expose ourselves to the nature.
另外一个很重要的就是说，要让我们多亲近自然。
The best example you can see is with the stray dogs, the dogs living in the street. They are very healthy, they are very powerful, but the pets we have in our home will get sick very fast. They cannot, exposed to anything. Immediately they get diseases. The reason is the stray dogs, they are exposing them to everything around them. The pet dogs at home, they are not exposing, and they are very low immunity.
那就是说我们就是举个例子来说，你就看那些街上的一些野狗，那它其实反而是非常健康的，然后非常有力量的。那跟我们在家里养的宠物相比呢，它就是家里的宠物，它就很容易去生病。那因为就是我们这个在街上的那些野狗，它就暴露在那个外面，然后那我们自己在家的那些宠物呢，它反而就被关在家里，就反而它就很容易得病。一样的道理。
So we must go to nature. Wherever we live, we must expose ourselves to the nature around you. We must allow our children to go and play outside the house.
那就是说，那我们就是自己也要去多多亲近自然，要让我们的孩子可以走出家里出去玩。
If we keep them more inside our house, they watch television, more computer games, more junk food. They won't eat from outside, so they are very easy to get diseases.
那现在如果在家的小孩呢，他又看电视、玩电脑，然后在家又会吃一些垃圾食物，他就更容易生病。
Shall we go to the next slide?
下一页。
So we have already discussed about the sleeping pattern, which is good for maintaining the health. Vata people, 8 hours, soft, smooth atmosphere, warm atmosphere. Pitta people, 7 to 8 hours of sleep and a firm mattress, not very soft, not very hard, moderate. Kapha people, minimum 6 hours and hard mattress, warm place to sleep. This we already discussed.
就这个我们刚刚已经讨论过了。Vata 的体型的人，他需要8个小时睡眠，然后他的睡眠环境呢是要柔软，然后要光滑、温暖的环境。那对于 Pitta 的一个体质的人呢，他需要7到8小时的睡眠，他那个需要的是一结实的床垫，然后这个床垫不软不硬。那对于 Kapha 体质的人，他需要的6个小时的睡眠至少，然后呢，床垫是要硬一点，然后环境要温暖。
Shall we go to the next slide, please?
下一页。
Yes. Now we go for the best way or best physical activities, which is good for practical life to improve your immunity and to maintain your immunity.
那下面我们就讲到一个很重要的一个部分，是一种运动，它可以帮助你提升免疫力。
Michelle, do we need a break this time?
Yes, we need a break. 我们先休息。How much time you think?
Maybe 10 minutes.
好，那我们现在10分钟的休息时间。大家可以去喝点水。然后休息休息，我们接下去来会那个课程主要是一些比较实用的一些这个提升免疫力的方法。Okay, 10 minutes.
Okay, so what's the time now?
It's in Chinese it's 9:10.
Okay, here it is 6:40.
Okay, 10分钟，那个9点21分。In 10 minutes, we're gonna meet in 10 minutes.
Okay, fine. लगाओ रे, धरती अंबर सजाओ रे, धरती अंबर सजाओ रे, तेरी सखी मंगल गाओ रे, धरती अंबर सजाओ रे, मंगल गाओ रे, धरती अंबर सजाओ रे, उतरेगी आज मेरे दिल की सवारी, उतरेगी आज मेरे दिल की सवारी, तेरी कोई काजल लाओ, तेरी कोई काजल लाओ री, वो है काला टीका लगाओ री, तेरी कोई काजल लाओ री, वो है काला टीका लगाओ री, पी की छवि से दिखूं मैं तो प्यारी, पी की छवि से दिखूं मैं तो प्यारी, लक्ष्मी जीवारो नजर उतारो, आज मेरे पिया घर आएंगे, लक्ष्मी जीवारो नजर उतारो, आज मेरे पिया घर आएंगे, लक्ष्मी जीवारो नजर उतारो, आज मेरे पिया घर आएंगे, लक्ष्मी जीवारो नजर उतारो, आज मेरे पिया घर आएंगे, जोग पुराओ माटी रंगाओ, आज मेरे पिया घर आएंगे, जोग पुराओ माटी रंगाओ, आज राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद भजो राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद भजो राधे, राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद भजो राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद भजो राधे गोविंद, राधे गोविंद राधे, 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 राधे गोविंद
Govinda Radhe, Radhe 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 Radhe 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 Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda bhajo Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda bhajo Radhe, Radhe Govinda 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 Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda bhajo Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda bhajo Radhe, Radhe Govinda Radhe. 好，那我们
Namaste and welcome back.
那我们继续。
Can we continue?
Yes， 可以开始了。我们可以那个小天使来那个把 PPT 你再来放一下。
So, why the echo is coming? Is the echo coming?
有回声吗
Yeah, I'm asking, is there any echo?
I'm asking them now. 没有 No 没有 No Nope.
Okay. So, we will go to the practical part of it, like the physical postures or asanas, which will help to maintain our immunity.
我们先来看一下这个我们关于我们的体式的部分。
Shall we go to the next slide?
我们现在去下一页。
So now here in this picture, you can see few asanas which will be good for maintaining the immunity of a Vata predominant person.
那我们现在可以看到我们的 PPT 上， 我们有一些体式，它是对 Vata 的体质的人是非常好的。
As we know, the main seat of Vata is in the lower part of our body, in the abdominal area and below the abdomen.
那就是说，我对于 Vata 体质的人来说，它主要是这个能量集中在这个下半身，尤其是在你的肚脐之下的这个位置。
So the Vata type of people should do asanas which helps to balance the Vata or in the abdominal or lower part of the body.
那就是这些体式呢，是要帮助来平衡 Vata 的能量，以及在你下半身的一些能量。
The first one is you can see the Uttanasana, which when we do the Apanavata, which is in the lower part of our body, which helps to maintain the excretory functions in a proper way with the Uttanasana group of asanas.
就是我们看到第一个站立前屈这个体式，你看它可以帮助我们平衡我们下半身的能量。
Then the second one is the Marma Muktasanas. There are different types of Marma Muktasanas, but this particular we call it the what you call the some people call it is Pavana Muktasana, which helps to activate the Samanavata, which is close to the digestion.
那第二个叫排气式呢，它其实有很多的变化的体式。那这个体式呢，尤其是对我们的消化功能特别好。
So the digestive function will be activated with the Mama Muktasana type of postures.
那就是我们的消化功能呢，就是可以通过就是这一类的体式来得到这个增强。
Then the third type of asana, which is towards the head and the chest, which activates the function of the brain, which activates the function of the lungs and heart.
那第三个体式我叫半身式，它可以增强我们大脑、心肺的一个功能。
Then comes the Dhanurasana, which is the bow posture, which helps to activate the chest region and also improves the flow of prana or vata to the lungs and the chest region.
那这个公式呢，它会就是对我们这个胸部这个位置，能够帮助这个我们的能量能够可以在我们肺部来很好的一个流动。
This posture helps to improve the saturation level of oxygen in the blood.
那它可以让我们血液的含氧量增加。
Then the Virasana, Shavasana, these two asanas, which helps to calm down your system, which helps to relax. So Vata people needs proper relaxation to cool down, to calm down the effect of Vata, the movement.
那就是后面两个英雄坐式和贪吃式，它其实是能够很好的帮助 Vata 体质的人来放松我们的身体。
So this is very helpful for improving the Vata predominant people to improve the immunity.
那这些体式呢，非常有效的帮助这个 Vata 体质的人来提高免疫力。
Now we will go to the next slide.
下面我们来到下一页。
Now we go for the Pitta. In this Pitta, you can see again the asanas, which helps to cool down our system, which is more predominantly working in the stomach and small intestine region, which is the seat of Pitta. So these asanas like Bhujangasana, the snake posture, Ushtrasana, the camel posture, Dhanurasana again activates the stomach, which helps to function or which helps to balance the pitta in the abdominal region.
那我们现在来讲一下 Pitta 体质的人，因为他身体的热量很高，所以呢，我们需要一些能够降低我们热量的体式。那些因为 Pitta 这个能量主要是集中在我们的胃部跟小肠的位置呢，所以呢，我们可以通过这个骆驼式眼镜蛇式公式来平衡我们这个 Pitta 的能量。
And when the Pitta people do asanas, they must be very careful that it should not increase the body heat.
就是当我们在 Pitta 的体质的人在做这个那个瑜伽的时候，要注意要避免，就是说让你身体的 Pitta 能量火能量上升。
And finally, they can do the relaxing posture, the Shavasana, which helps to cool the system.
那最后呢 ，Pitta 型的人，他可以以这个摊尸式来结束，它可以让你的身体得到这个让它火降下来。
We'll go to the next.
下一页。
So the kapha type of people has to focus more on the chest region because that is the seat of kapha, or the main seat of kapha is in the chest and head region. So you can see that Setu Bandhanasana, the bridge posture, which is one of the best asana, which increases the flow of blood into the shoulder, head region, and opens up the chest, and it helps to reduce the kapha or balance the kapha.
那就是对于 Kapha 的一个体质的人来说，他的能量大部分 Kapha 能量集中在胸脯这个位置，所以就是以下这些体式，尤其是这个桥式，它就非常对这个 Kapha 体质非常好，它能够让这个血液循环到你的肩部、头部甚至。
Similarly, the Bhujangasana, Uttarasana also functions or helps to activate the chest region, to opens up the lungs, opens up the flow of blood to the head, to the heart, and it activates or balances the kapha dosha.
那我们看一下我们这个那个骆驼式跟眼镜蛇式，那它同样的，它可以激活我们胸部的这个区域的一个 Kapha 的能量，那它也可以让那个血液循环的，就是它流动的更快，能够流动到我们的头部和我们的心脏的部位，它能够是让我们就是说身体得到更好的平衡，这个能量。
Then the Matsyasana, the fish posture, which is one of the best posture to opens up the lungs and the chest, which helps to maintain the kapha dosha.
那这个鱼式呢，它是一个非常好的，可以同样激活我们胸部能量，能够让我们的肺部得到舒展的这样一个体式。
Then finally, the sun salutation, the Surya Namaskara.
那最后就是我们的拜日式了。
Surya Namaskaram is something connected to the movements of the earth around the sun, and also it is connected to the rotation of the sun on its axis, the rotation of the earth in its own axis.
就是这个拜日式呢，它是一个非常好的提示。它就是说，Could you repeat that sentence again? The Earth's what?
The rotation of the Earth on its own axis. That is, it is rotating in its own axis. And also it goes around the sun. It rotates on its own axis, and it goes around the sun. So two types of movements are there for the Earth.
OK， 就是说它这个那个有两个同时在作用，就是一个是就是地球在自己的轨道上来自转，一个是地球围绕着太阳转。
So this asana is good for all three prakritis, but especially it is useful for kapha people.
就这个拜日式，它其实对这个3个体质都是非常适用的，但是尤其是对卡法体质的人特别适合。
Each sun salutation have 12 asanas.
Have 4, right? Have 4.
Each Surya Namaskaram has got 12 asanas.
就是说这个拜日式它有12组动作。
And this 12 represents 12 hours of day.
这个12个动作是代表了这个一天的12个小时。
And again 12 hours in night. So total 24 asanas are there in one round of Surya Namaskara.
所以是12个小时白天，12个小时黑夜。所以说我们会要做2组拜日式。
So it represents a day of our life.
它就是代表了我们的生命中的一天的时间。
And to do one full Surya Namaskaram, you have to do it 12 times like that.
那要做一组完整的拜日式，其实你要做12次。
Then 24 asanas multiplied by 12, that is 288 asanas are there for one full round of Surya Namaskaram.
就是说那个你要做一组，就是说等于是就是2次嘛，是一组，然后你要做12组，那加起来就是288个。它这个做288次的这个拜日式才是一个完整的拜日式。
So 12 asanas which represents one side of our body, the another 12 asanas represents the other side of the body. So 12 plus 12, 24 asanas represents our full or activates our full body, our left side and right side.
就是12个动作在我们身体的左边，12个动作在我们身体的右边。所以呢，如果说你这个就是都做了这左边做了12个，右边做了12个动作，那它就可以让你的身体就是左右两边都得到了激活。
The left side of the body is connected to the lunar system, to the moon.
你身体的左侧它跟这个月亮相关。
The right side is connected to the sun.
你身体的右边呢是跟太阳相连接。
So the sun energy and moon energy, which is represented by sympathetic and parasympathetic system in our body.
那这个就是月亮跟太阳能量，它分别代表你身体的交感神经跟副交感神经。
So the sympathetic system activates the functions in our body.
那我们的交感神经呢，它就是对我们身体的一些，主要是作用于身体。
Parasympathetic system relaxes the functions in our body.
那这个副交感神经呢，它其实是主要是放松我们的身体。
So if sympathetic, parasympathetic system goes in harmony in proper way, our body will be healthy and we have good immunity power.
那如果我们的交感神经系统跟副交感神经系统它处于平衡的话，那我们身体就处于一种非常健康的状态。
So that is the importance of doing sun salutation or Surya Namaskaram in our daily life.
那这就是为什么我们在我们生活中要做这个拜式的一个原因了。
The Vada people may be able to do 3 or 4 asanas in the beginning.
那我们对于这个我们回到上一页，对于那个Vata 型的人的话，他是就是要做3到4个体式。Vata 可以到。
I mean 3 or 4 round of Surya Namaskaram. Each Surya Namaskaram got 24 asanas, like that 3 times. So 24 into 3, about 72 asanas they can do in the beginning.
就是对于 Vata 的体质的话，建议可以做3到4组拜日式，每一组拜日式都是要左侧、右侧，就是做一次才算一组。那建议做3组，也就是其实要做这个就是72个动作。
The Pitta people can do 5 or 6 rounds of Surya Namaskaram.
那这个对于披萨型的人建议做5到6组拜日式。
And the kapha people can do the 10 or 12 times.
那这个卡法型的人建议是做10到12组拜日式。
So if we do Surya Namaskaram every day, either in the morning or in the evening, we are getting connected to our nature outside and nature inside.
那如果我们每天早晚都可以做拜日式的话，它就可以让我们的内在跟外在都连接了。
And the main difference of yoga asanas and exercise is when we do asana, our awareness, breathe, and movements should be functioning together.
那就是说，瑜伽跟那个普通的锻炼的区别在于，当我们做瑜伽的时候，我们的一个意识，就是觉知力，还有我们的呼吸，还有我们的一些动作，我们这3个是要同时的。
When we do exercise, there won't be any proper correlation or connectivity between these 3 most of the time. So yoga asanas are always superior in this aspect. We are connecting together.
那就是在普通的运动锻炼是没有办法达到的，所以这个瑜伽相对一般的练习来说，它的优势就在于它可以这三个同时发生。
But remember, exercise and yoga asanas are 2 different things.
要记得，瑜伽和一般的体育锻炼是2回事情。
To do exercise, we must follow the rules of exercise and do accordingly. To do yoga, we have to do it separately. These are 2 different things.
那我们做运动的话，我们就按照运动的那一套来做；做瑜伽，我们就按照瑜伽的那套来做。
Good. So now we go for, is there any doubt we can talk in the end of this program about the practical yoga asanas? We will go to the next
大家如果有问题可以结束的时候问啊，我们现在先继续讲下去。
So the second part of our practical session is about pranayama.
第2是调息法。
Pranayama means expansion of breath.
这个调息法就是你这个呼吸的扩展。
It is very important to maintain health with proper pranayama.
就是对我们健康来说，要正确的练习调息法是非常的重要。
It is said that pranayama, if we do in a proper way, all the diseases can be controlled.
就是这说呢，如果你能够正确的来做这个调息法，其实你任何的疾病它都可以得到治愈。
Let us see how it works. When we breathe normally, only our lungs will be functioning only 1/10 of the capacity. Normal breathe.
So more than what? More than 10?
Only 1/10. That means only 1/10 of our capacity is using normal breathing.
OK， 就是说讲到了调息法，如果说你的普通的呼吸的话，你的那个肺活量其实只是用到了1%。Is that 1%? You mean the normal breath is 1%, right? Can I understand this one?
Normal, when we take a normal breath,
10%.
Only 500 milliliter of air going to our lungs. Now our capacity is 5 liters, but only 500 milliliter. That means half a liter is only going to our lungs.
就是 like 10%.
Is that clear?
Is that 10%? 10%.
Yeah, only 10%.
对
Correct, correct.
意思就是说，如果说你普通的呼吸的话，就是你的那个肺活量只用到10%。
Yes. So when we do pranayama or expansion of breath in a proper way, our lungs will get at least half the capacity. 50% of our lungs can be used.
那就是如果你用正确的调息法的话，你的肺活量就可以达到50%。
Each and every alveolus, that means the bag-like things in our lungs, filled with air.
You mean the lobe? The lobe of
The lungs, in the lungs, there are small bubble-like things, It will get filled when we do pranayama.
the what? What of the lung?
It is called alveolus. That means the bubble-like things in the lungs.
I got it. 就是 so they're gonna fill with the oxygen.
Yeah. Normally, most of the alveolus are not getting enough oxygen. But when we do pranayama, almost every alveolus will get more oxygen.
就是说，通常来说，我们那个肺里的肺泡它不太会吸收到氧气。那当你做调息法的时候，你的肺泡它会充满的氧气。
And when we breathe out to the maximum extent, most of the toxins from the blood will goes out through the exhalation, breathing out.
那当你呼气的时候呢，你那个就是血液当中的一些毒素，它就可以就是排出体外。
So when we do deep breathing pranayama, all cells in our body will get more oxygen, and when we breathe out, almost a lot of toxins will go out from our body through the exhaling air.
那当你吸气的时候呢，你的细胞会充满含氧量；当你呼气的时候，你体内的血液的毒素就会排出体外。
It improves our lung capacity.
它能够增强我们的肺活量。
And it helps to improve our immunity.
它也帮助提升我们的免疫力。
Every cell in our body will function better if it gets more good oxygen.
那如果说我们身体的含氧量可以增强的话，就是身体的细胞的含氧增强，那我们自然就会变得更健康。
Your metabolism will be improved. Your tissues will get more strength. Your immune system will get more power. So your health and immunity will increase with this pranayama.
那这样的话，你的那个新陈代谢就会变得更好，我们身体组织会变得更有力量，免疫力会增强，自然你就会很健康。
Now we go for the Vada type of people. What type of pranayama is good for them is Nadi Shuddhi pranayama, which helps. It is a very soft, slow, and very deep type of pranayama, which helps to balance the Vata in the body.
那我们先讲一下适合瓦塔体质的调息法，就是我们的一个鼻孔交替法，它非常的轻柔。
So to do that, it is very simple. You can close your right nostril with the thumb of the right hand.
右手的大拇指，然后贴住你的一个右鼻孔。
Inhale through the left nostril slowly by counting up to 6 or 7. That means inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then hold the breath.
然后
Continue, Michelle.
继续 Yes.
Okay, so close the right nostril with the right hand thumb. Inhale through the left by counting up to 7. Then hold the breath inside for a minimum of 20 counts if possible, or you must hold as much as you can.
就是说你那个 把右手大拇指放在右鼻翼，然后从左边吸气，然后可以心中默数到6到7，然后憋住气，你可以数到20，或者说你尽你的最大的可能憋住气。Yes.
Then close the left nostril with the ring finger and exhale through the right nostril by counting up to 10. Exhale slowly, counting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
然后用你的那个无名指贴住你的左鼻孔的鼻翼，然后从右鼻孔呼气，数到10，数10秒钟。
Then hold without inhalation for 3 seconds. That means after exhaling, breathing out, we should not inhale. We have to stop inhalation for 2 to 3 seconds.
然后呼完气之后10秒钟之后，你要憋住气大概2到3秒钟。
Then inhale through the right. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
然后现在呢，你是要换一个手，你从右鼻孔吸气，然后数到7。
Then hold the breath inside by counting up to 15 or 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
然后你憋住气15到20秒钟。
Then exhale. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril by counting up to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
然后的话，你的就是用右手堵住你的右鼻翼，然后从左鼻孔呼气，然后数到10。
Then hold without breathing in, without inhalation for 3, 2,
再
3.
吸3秒钟。
This round of pranayama is called one Nadi Shuddhi pranayama. That is, inhale through the left, hold for 15 counts, exhale through the left for the right, hold for 10 counts, then inhale through the right. After exhalation, hold for 3 counts, then inhale through the right, hold 15, exhale through the left, then hold 3. This is called one Nadi Shuddhi pranayama.
就是我到时候会就是具体会步骤发给大家啊。然后就是他刚刚讲的那个带领大家演示的，就是一个回合，左边一次，右边一次，是一个回合。
Is that clear?
清楚了吗？
Okay, any doubts we can clear it later. Then we go to the pitta, that is cooling pranayama, which is needed to pacify the pitta in the body, to reduce the heat in the body. We have Shitali, we have a pranayama called Shitali pranayama.
那然后的话，我们讲一下 Pitta 的体质的话，我们有一个就是冷却的一个呼吸法，叫 Shitali。
There are different ways of doing. We do it in this way, the simple way, that is protrude the tongue out like this, then bite on the tongue like this. Can you clearly see it?
大家能清楚的看到吗？就是说，我们把舌头伸出来，然后咬住这个舌头。
Then, like that, you have to bite on the tongue.
等一下，我把它 hold on. I will just make your screen bigger. 大家看到了吗？
After biting on it, inhale through the mouth with a hissing sound like this.
然后就是你就是牙齿咬住舌头，然后你就是看不到人，可以把屏幕放大，就吸气。
Inhale through the mouth with a sound like hiss.
然后就是牙齿咬住舌头，然后吸气，能看到吗？ Let me see the chat. 就大家可以把屏幕放大，可以看到。
Then exhale through the nose
然后鼻子
normally.
呼出来。其他人能看到吗？
You feel the cool,
鼻子呼出来。
you feel the chillness in your mouth and throat when you do this.
你当做这个调息法的时候，你能感觉你的喉咙跟你的嘴巴都是很清凉的。
Is that clear?
清楚了吗？
Okay.
我们有发
So it's called Shitali Pranayama. We will go to the next pranayama called Kabha. For the Kabha people, it is called Bastrika. It is a very hard and strong pranayama.
那第三个就是对那个卡法体质的人有一个非常强烈的一个体式，叫卡帕拉帕蒂圣光调息法，也叫分香。
Bastrika means bellow.
那个 Bastrika 的意思就是这个 bellow 就是肚子。
It is using in the what you call the blacksmith to heat the metals.
它就是为了来那个就是铁匠来这个就是加热这个铁片。
The bellow is like a balloon. They will press so that the air flows out.
这是一个桶，然后它就是压这个桶，然后这个那个就什么气就是往外了，气就是压这个桶的时候，这个气就往外了。
So that type of pranayama is called bellow pranayama or Bastrika pranayama.
这个就是风香式呼吸，圣光调息法。
To do that, hold the hands like this on either side of the chest.
双手置于肩膀前方。
Then along with inhalation, slowly raise the hands.
吸气的时候，慢慢的将双手抬起来。
Then along with exhalation, with force, you have to exhale out through your nose.
从鼻子呼出来，呼气。
Inhale slowly.
慢一点。
Raise the hands. Then exhale with force.
然后对呼出来，对巴氏呼吸，对跟我们生活艺术家的巴氏呼吸是一样的，因为他们印度很多调息法其实都会用到巴氏呼吸。对。
Is that clear?
对，这都是非常实用的一些方法，适合不同体质。
So it helps to clean the upper part of the body, the lungs and the throat, the nose, the whole area will be open up. The kabha, the block will be removed. So this is a very good pranayama for kabha type of people.
就是说，这个巴氏呼吸呢，就是它能够打开我们胸部、喉咙，然后这个鼻部的那个鼻窦的地方，然后它让这些地方它都可以打开。
Is that clear?
清楚吗？
Okay. So now we go for the next part of the practical session for balancing the dosha and to maintain the immunity.
好，我们
go to the
下一页。
So now we go for the mudras.
下面我们来手印。
Mudras means gestures which helps to recirculate the energy into our body. Mudra is like a short circuit creating in our body to re-establish the energy to our brain.
就是它这个就是手印啊，它可以帮助我们re-establish what?
The flow of prana, the energy to the brain, that's the seat of the energy.
它可以帮我们这个大脑中的一个能量，它让它有一个重塑或者说重建。
Because head is the main control system of the whole body.
我们这个大脑是这个中央总司令，对吧？身体的中央总司令。
Head is the seat of Vata, the prana, the controlling energy.
那它这个就是头部，它很多都主要是那个Vata的能量，它这个是主宰这个生命的一个能量，身体的能量。
Then the pituitary pineal glands, that is the master glands which controls the hormone and endocrine system, that is the pitta, it is controlling the pitta, is situated in the head.
然后另外的话就是我们的一个松果体，它控制了这个so it's control what endocrine gland and some other what is the other gland?
And it is the main center which controls the kapha, the structure of our body. The kapha also is the main seat is head.
另外的话就是说这个那个松果体它就是主要是控制那个 pitta 能量，另外那个 kapha 的这个能量也是在这个头部。
So by doing this mudra, each centers of our brain and head and the endocrine system will be balanced in its function.
就是当你在练习手印的时候，你的大脑，包括你的头部，还有你的那个叫什么内分泌系统，它都得到了很好的一个调节作用。
Okay, so now we will see how the mudras work.
我们来教大家一些手印。
So we use our fingers to do the mudra.
我用我们的手指来做这个手印。
Each finger of our body represents each element.
我们每个手指它都代表一个元素。
Thumb is the fire
大拇指
element.
火元素。
This is the index finger is the Vayu, the air element.
风元素。
The middle finger is the Akasha, the ether, the space element.
我们的中指就是我们的空间。
The ring finger is the earth element.
这个就是我们的这个无名指，就是我们的地。
Small finger is the water element.
然后小指是我们的水元素。
So as we know, fire represents Pitta.
火就是 Pitta.
Vayu, Akasha represents Vata.
风就是 Vata.
These two fingers represents Kapha.
那这两个火跟风，它就代表了一个就是 Sorry, can you repeat that again? The ring finger is Kapha, right? Ring finger.
This is thumb is the fire.
这个是火，大拇指是
It
火
represents Pitta.
Pitta.
These two fingers represents Vayu and Akasha, the air and space element, which represents Vata dosha.
这两个是 Vata 这个体质，因为是这个风跟空。
These two fingers represents Kapha,
这两个
air and water.
这两个手指是代表我们的一个 Kapha 体质，就是土元素跟水元素。
So now we will see how we do the mudra, which helps to balance the three doshas or the three energy in our body.
那我们现在看一下手印如何帮助我们平衡我们身体的这三个能量。
When we touch all the fingers together like this, that means all the elements are connected to each other.
当我们手指像这样的来用这样来这个手印的话，它就可以帮助我们身体的所有元素能量的平衡。
So when we hold like this for some time,
如果我们
it activates all the doshas in our system, or it balances all the doshas. We can be controlled or can be stimulated.
如果我们这个手指可以这样保持的话，那它保持一段时间的话，它可以让我们身体的所有的一个能量，它都得到了激活。
So when we eat food with our hand like this, this is what happens. All the five elements are getting connected. That is the importance of eating food with our hands like this.
那为什么说我们要用手来吃饭呢？因为我们当手吃饭的时候，这样抓的时候，我们身体的五大元素都得到了激活。
Okay. Now we will go to the Vada balancing thing that is called Jnana Mudra, that is connecting the ring element, ring finger with the thumb, that is the air element with the fire, so which helps to balance the vata and keep the hands over your thigh. So you have to sit like this, either you have to keep the hands, other three fingers straight, sit straight, and the thumb at the tip of index finger. Don't forcefully press, just touch that area and keep it above your knee like this. You have to sit straight, keep the eyes closed, observe the breath, just air going in and out through the nostrils for a few seconds or few minutes, as long as you feel good.
那就是你现在可以是将你的食指跟大拇指轻轻的触碰，然后你可以今天将双手置于大腿上，然后你可以闭上眼睛，然后你在或者呼吸的时候去觉察你的呼吸。Yes.
Is that clear?
How many times they will do? How much time?
That depends. Till they feel good, they feel balanced, they feel, that harmony in their mind, in their brain, in the system.
就是
maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That depends on person to person.
就是你可以在手印的过程中来练习呼吸。当你感觉你的身体到了平衡，你内心很平静的时候，那就可以。根据不同的人，他可以做1分钟、3分钟、5分钟、10分钟不等，根据自己的情况而定。
Then there is a mudra called Vata Shamak Mudra, in which you have to bend these two fingers and keep your other two fingers straight, the middle and index finger, that is the Vata, the air and space element you are bending, and your thumb over it, and other two fingers straight. So this way you have to sit, again, keep it above your knee, sit straight for few seconds or few minutes, which helps to balance the vata in the body.
那这个手印的话，就是你的食指跟中指两个加起来就是我们的vata，然后你可以就是刚刚像这样我展示的一样，然后把它置于我们的大腿上来在这个手印当中来做呼吸。
Okay. Now we will go to the Pitta balancing, Pitta Nashak Mudra or Pitta balancing Mudra. So
现在要进行这个
fire
的这个手印。
This finger is a fire, then the opposite quality of Pitta, fire, is air and water. So just connect these two fingers and with the thumb, the other two fingers straight. Is that clear? So the ring finger, the small finger and the thumb,
小指还有
the
大
other
拇
two
指
fingers straight.
可以。
So this is called Pitta Shamak Mudra.
你的 Pitta Shama Mudra 是对适合于火性的体质的一个手印。
Then we go for the Kapha Shamak Mudra. So the Kapha represented by these two fingers, the ring finger, the small finger, and the opposite quality of water is the fire. So the fire over the other two.
那就是
In the Pitta, you are just touching it, and Kapha, you are bending the ring finger and the small finger. Then the thumb over it, over the ring and small finger, the other two fingers straight. This is called Kapha Shamak Mudra.
就这个卡法型的体质，我们的那个小指跟小指跟无名指是两个元素是代表卡法。那然后我们的这个卡法就是这个用这个大拇指来贴住这个手指，然后置于我们大腿上，这就是适合我们卡法的体质的一个手印。
So you may think how it works in our brain. From the brain, lots of nerves are coming and it is ending in our hands. So when you touch here, that energy flows back to the brain because each finger represents each element, and when you touch, that all nerve will get activated back and it stimulate your brain and to balance the functions of Vata, Kapha and Pitta, which is the main seat of all the three controlling energy.
那就是说，我们的一个就是说大脑的一个神经，它就是说就是在我们手指的根部，它可以连接到我们手指的根部。所以，当你在做这个手印触碰到我们手指的时候，那你触碰到其实就是大脑神经，它会那个反过来作用你的大脑。那个在做，因为我们的卡法刚讲到3个体质很大部分它都是在我们大脑的一些不同的一个部位起作用，所以通过这个手印的话，它其实可以促进这个大脑里边我们这个3大的生命能量的一个功能，或者说激活。
Okay, so physically, mentally, emotionally, each mudra has its own significance in our immune system.
那就不管是从身体，我们的一个心智层面，从情绪层面，这个手印它都是非常帮助非常大的。
Okay, now we will go to the next.
好，下面我们来到下一个页。
Now about the chanting or mantra.
下面
This is a very, very important system we have to practice. It will give you immediate result to balance the dosha in our body or to maintain the immunity in our body.
那讲到了一个这个唱诵是非常重要的，它通过唱诵的练习，它可以有一个很直接的作用，它能够作用到一个平衡我们这生命的3大的能量和我们的一个免疫力。
It got direct effect on your brain, mind. Mantra meaning is manasaha trayate, that protects, that controls, that regulates, that strengthens your mind is called mantra.
Sorry, the water of the mind,
The meaning of the word mantra means protecting the mind or your brain, or activating or stimulating or controlling of your brain or mind function of your brain is called mantra.
OK， 就是说这个唱诵是非常重要的，因为它可以直接作用到你的大脑。然后它的那个 mantra 这个唱诵这个梵文的含义就是它可以保护你的大脑，它可以激活你的大脑，它可以控制你的大脑。
For example, if I say I am a fool, 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 after some time I feel I am a fool.
就比如说我一直说我是个傻子，我是个傻子，我一直重复这句话，那过一段时间我真的就变成傻子。
Otherwise, if I say I am good, I am good, I can do it, I will do it, I will be successful, I will do it. Like that, if I say again and again, my system will activate and I will become strong and healthy and happy.
那如果我一直说我很好，我很好，那自然而然我就会变得越来越好，我的系统也会，我的身体系统会变得越来越健康，我也会变得越来越快乐。
So this way, there are 3 mantras which is written in the slide. You can copy it or you can get it from Michelle, which is good to balance the 3 doshas in our body by repeated chanting. That which is repeated, not 1 time or 2 times, at least 15 to 20, 25, 30, depends on your time. Or we say, doing everything with your mantra, it will work better. Every day, if you chant hundreds of times this particular mantra, will make you healthy, happy, balanced, and your strength will be good, your life will be good, you will be a better, happy person by chanting one of this mantra based on your prakriti.
那就是说这个唱诵这个唱诵呢是这个其实我们中文叫真言啊，那是非常重要的。 那他建议每天可以就是唱诵15到20次呢，然后就是适合你体质的这些这个真言。那它的作用就是说，你如果是唱诵它的话，它就可以让你变得更健康，你的生活变得更和谐，然后你变得更有力量，你也会变得越来越快乐。那你可以甚至你可以每天可以唱诵这个100次，其实是很快的。
So for the Vata people, always have the problem of blocking. Their body is dry. They always have the problem with continuing with a particular job, or they are always flirting like people. They want to move from one to other. So completing a task is sometimes is difficult for a Vata type of people.
那就是对于 Vata 体质的人，因为他呢，就他身体的他们系统很容易被堵住，因为他其实是很干的，然后他也就是说，你做事情他容易就是说，就是飘忽不定，包括他也会经常的从一个地方搬到另外一个地方，或者说他换工作也很勤，对他来说要完成一个任务并不那么容易。
So for them, we choose the mantra Om Gam Ganapataye Namah.
所以对这个 Vata 体质来说，就是说这句真言特别适合他们。Maybe you can chant again.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namah.
就大家
Om Gam Ganapataye Namah.
大家可以
Om Gam Ganapataye Namah.
大家可以跟着一起唱诵哈。You want to repeat one more time? A few more time?
Pardon?
You maybe could you repeat a few more time?
If all of them can unmute and start chanting.
Okay, unmute. Okay, 那我现在来那个把大家都是那个解除禁言啊，大家都全体不是禁言，大家可以自己解除禁言，大家可以读一下，看看这个读音对不对，让这个老师来听一下，大家可以读一下。禁言，
Good. It's very good.
大家可以继续这个禁言，把自己禁言了哈。好。
So when we chant this minimum 15, 20, 25, normally we say 108 times. 108. That is a number which will be good if we can chant it. It takes maximum 15 minutes or 20 minutes, or whenever you feel tired, whenever you feel exhausted, whenever you feel your way is blocked, whenever you feel there is no opening for you to do your job, or if anything blocking you, just chant this mantra a few times. Immediately your system will function in a better way. You will find a solution for it. It is not somebody else working on you. Your brain, your system will activate and it will give you energy to go ahead. That is the beauty of this particular mantra of Ganesha mantra or Ganapati mantra. This is one of the beautiful mantras we can chant every day. Anyone can chant, not only Vada, but it will be more helpful for Vada, but everybody can chant this mantra, which is the first thing we can do in the morning also. So in the morning when you get up from the bed, you can chant this and go to your work or go to your daily activities. It will be very, very useful in general.
OK，就对于这个 Vata 的体质的人来，就这句这个 Om Gam Ganapati Namaha 是非常适合的。 那就是说建议的话，最少的话要唱诵15到20次，但就是最理想的话是唱诵108次。因为唱诵108次，其实也就是也不会超过15分钟。那或者说你想唱诵的时候就唱诵，因为它对于来说，就是它可以消除我们的身心系统的或者你生命中的所有障碍。就当你感到非常疲惫、非常累的时候，然后呢，你就是觉得身体生理系统或者你的生命中碰到一些阻碍障碍的时候，你就可以唱诵它。那它可以很帮助激活你的大脑，它是非常美的这一句真言。它其实适合于所有的体质，但是对Vata体质尤为的一个有帮助。那其实也非常适合在早晨来唱诵。
The meaning of this mantra is all the energy we call Ganesha, who is the person who removes the obstacles in front of me. Remove the obstacles from my life. Remove the obstacles in my job. Remove the obstacles in my personal life. Any obstacles, any blocks in front of you should be removed. Should be go away from me. I should find a solution for all the problems which happens in my life. So it opens up, it makes you free, it will give you a lot of strength to go ahead in your life. So this is the use of this Vata controlling or Vata pacifying mantra, Ganesha mantra.
那这个真言呢，就是叫象神的，来自于象神 Ganapati， 就是那个象神是 Ganapati 的名字。那它这个真言，它就可以去除你生命中的障碍，包括你的生命、你的工作、你的生活等等，去除它所有的障碍，然后你就可以让自己获得自由解脱，你就可以找到你人生的一些解决问题的方法，给你增加力量。Yes.
Now we go to the second mantra. For the Pitta especially, it is called Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.
好，那我们可以解除一下禁言，然后大家可以一起来唱诵一下。I ask them to unmute, unmute themselves.
Yes.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta.
Very good, excellent. Excellent.
非常棒。
Very good, very good. I think all of you know Sanskrit, huh?
他说我似乎大家每个人都会韩文哈。他说
Okay, but everybody chanting very good. Very good. Okay. So the meaning of this particular mantra is see, the Pitta people are very, they have the habit of jealousy. They have the habit of selfishness. They have the habit of, angry. So they are very possessive like people normally. So with this mantra, which reminds you, which activates your system to realize that if I want to be happy, the people around me, the nature around me should be in a state of happiness and health. So this is reminding you that, especially the Pitta people, it reminds them, for me to be happy, all the thing around me in a good shape.
Okay.
The reason is,
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
OK， 就是他对这个 Pitta 型的人来说呢，就是这句为什么那么适合大家人格特质，他可能会比较容易产生嫉妒心，然后以自我为中心，那他也很容易就是愤怒。所以呢，就是这句就是这个真言呢，它可以让就是Pitta型的人提醒自己说，如果我想要快乐，那我的周围的人也要快乐。 就是让就世界上所有的人都处于幸福状态之中，那我才可以获得快乐。Yes.
Okay. So if everybody around the nature, the sukha, the meaning of the word sukha is happiness. In English, there is no other word. But originally, the meaning of the word sukha means good nature, good people around you, happy people around you, balanced people around you, those who are healthy, happy, and balanced people. If you live in a society where everybody around you is happy, naturally your happiness, your health, your immunity will be improving.
那这个苏卡的意思呢，就是快乐的意思，幸福的意思。那如果说呢，你周围的所有人都处在这个幸福快乐当中呢，那你自然而然你就会变得很幸福、很快乐。
So this is very important. See, if anyone living near to you, your neighbor, if he is suffering from some problem, say he is having no money for his food. So what happens? He and his family will be suffering. They are having no food. They have malnutrition. They have always, difficulties in life. And you may be healthy. You may be happy. You may be wealthy man. You have a lot of money. You may be having good food. But their difficulties slowly comes to you in the form of the energy vibration. The whole nature is nothing but it's made of energy. The whole universe is the manifestation of energy. So if there is a negative energy near to your family, in a period of time, it slowly affects your system because that energy waves makes you also unhappy, slowly, gradually, not 1 day or 2 days. So similarly, if you support them, if you help them, if you give them some support for them to come up in life, you will be happy, they will be happy, the whole society will be happy, so the whole country will be happy. So it is something like giving and taking. What you give, you will get back. This mantra helps you to understand this principle of life.
那就是这个的箴言呢，就是他讲了一个例子，比如说你的邻居，他的营养不良，他很穷，他面临了一些困境的时候呢，虽然说好像跟你关系不大，但是呢，因为你也是生活的很幸福，但是呢，从这个能量层面的话，它的一个就是说它的能量还有它的振波，它会潜移默化的影响到你，它那些负能量，它可能不是1、2天，但是它会渐渐的影响到你。你包括你的家庭，那如果这个时候说你又变得越来越好的话，它也会负能量影响到你。那如果说你能够伸出你的援助，至少帮助他的话，那他变好了，你也变好，那就是这个正能量就会来传播开来，那就是我们大家都会变得很好，我们整个社会都会变得很好，这个世界也会变得很美好。
Good. So we will go to the next mantra for Kabha people especially, but all this mantra everyone can do, all the Prakriti people can do, especially good for such particular reason. That is why we classify like that.
那我们下面来讲一下这个另外一个就是对卡法的一个体质非常好的一个箴言。那它其实这些经文对于每个体质都适用，只是说它尤其适合这个体质。
Now they go to the next month. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Everyone can chant.
大家可以把自己解除基因来试试看，这句稍微有点长哈。
Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Mrutyoya Amrutam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Very good. So this particular mantra is very effective for balancing the kapha dosha in the body. It gives the structure.
So they want you to chant again. They ask
They
you
want to chant again? Okay, let them. Please, go ahead.
They want you chant again.
Me chant again, okay. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
唱得真棒。
Okay.
可以了吗？大家都学会了吗？大家回去要多练习。Okay, yeah.
Okay. So maybe in the last day we can, if we get time, we can do more practice.
Sure.
So the meaning of this mantra is about the stability. Kapha is the stability of our body, or which needs to be stable. So Asato Ma Sadgamaya. From untruth to truth, kindly elevate me, lift me from untruth, from the false to the Sat. That means the truth. From negative to positive. So Kapha is little bit dull, heavy. So from that posture, let me elevate, let me rise to the Sat, to the truth, to the positive feeling.
OK， 就是这个 Kapha 的它的一个体质的特征就是非常稳定的。那所以呢，它的一个就是说它自己呢，它是一个比较怎么说？它比较沉重，然后比较是那个这种一种状态。那所以呢，这句真言的话，它的含义是什么呢？就是能够引导我从这个虚幻走向真实，就是从这个负面走向这个光明。所以就是这个真言，它可以帮助这个Kapha体质的人，他能够得到了一个提升。
Then Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. The second line, Tamasoma. Tamas means darkness. The Kapha is dull and heavy, a little bit of dark or heavy thing. To Jyotir, to the light, to the fire, to the energy, to the activate the metabolism. No? From the dull to the light side, from darkness to the lightness, to the light. So that is the.
第二句，它就是说能够同样的，它是说是从因为那个就是 Kapha 它是有点这个dull，就是有点那种比较暗的这种负面里有一些那种含义在里边，所以这句真言的意思是从黑暗走向光明，然后它可以让你的新陈代谢可以变得更加的一个旺盛。Yeah.
Then Mrityoma Amritam Gameya. Mrityu means death, mortality. Let me elevate from death, mortality to Amritam, that is immortality. So from mortality to immortality. So from darkness again to the light, to the dark side death, to the lighter side, or here the energy side is life. So from immortality, from death to life, let me elevate. That means from sleep to awake stage. So the kapha people are dull. They are always want to sleep. So it reminds them to awake from the sleep to the life.
好，然后这句话呢，就是意思就是说，让你从死亡走向永生，就是从开发它就比较容易比较困顿，那它可以从睡眠到醒来。
Then finally we chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, peace, 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 free from all types of miseries in life.
就是最后呢，我们会唱诵 Om Shanti 的意思就是平静平静，然后它就可以让我们从这些困境中苦难中得到解脱。
So these three mantras helps to energize or balance our dosha, tissues, organs, our brain, our endocrine glands, our circulation, every metabolic activities of our system, so that our immunity will be improved or it will be in a good state.
那这些所有的唱诵呢，它可以帮我们平衡到我们三个都下，然后包括我们的一个身体的组织、我们的大脑、我们身体内的循环、新陈代谢，包括免疫力，它都可以得到提升。
Good. So we'll go to the next slide.
下面还有下一页。
So about the medicines, we can see that the people with vata, they have to drink more water and oily things, then sesame oil, then the medicine like shatavari, that is asparagus, ashwagandha. These are some of the medicines and which will be useful for balancing the vata in the body.
那对于 vata 体质人来说，它可以多喝些水，然后可以用一些油，比如说芝麻油啊，还有一些是印度的一些药，它的药名包括它的一些里边是含着印度的人参啊，一些这个印度的草药，这下面是它的名字。
Then comes pitta, which is having the medicines like amla, that is gooseberry, and the pomegranate, which is good for balancing the pitta or to balance the pitta immunity, which is good for balancing the pitta immunity.
那然后这个 pitta 的话，就是上面写的这个 amla、gooseberry， 还有这个石榴，它们都是对这个平衡这个 pitta 的一个能量的帮助特别大。
Then for people with kapha prakriti, medicines like tulsi, ginger, pepper, little bit of spicy, little bit of wine or alcohol like things will be good for maintaining the arka made of tulsi, that is the alcoholic extract of tulsi, ginger, pepper, all the wines we can say in general will be good for maintaining the kapha immunity.
那就是这些炼的 tulsi 啊 ginger 就是这个生姜啊，包括胡椒粉一些香料什么的，酒精它对这个 kapha 的体质都特别好。
You go to the next slide.
下一页。
So some of the medicines available in the market, maybe I don't know whether you get it in China, these medicines. Maybe I request Michelle to maybe you can buy this from India and you can provide it. What do you think, Michelle? Is it possible for you?
OK， 就是这些的话是医生建议的话，就是说可以提升免疫的，就是印度的一些这个保健品。那就是我看看有没有就是说可能性，到时候从印度这边看有没有可能性来就是来去采购一些这样的一些提升免疫的药物，这些是对增强免疫力特别好的一些药物。
So the medicine like amla tablet, amrit tablet are good for pitta type of people to balance and improving the immunity. Amrit means the meaning of the word amrit. We already discussed about the mrutyoma amritam gamaya. Amrit means immortality, long life. So So this medicine says the meaning of this particular medicine itself is long life, which contains lot of antioxidants, which is good for maintaining a good health, especially for Pitta people. And similarly, the Amla in Sanskrit, Amla is called mother. So this medicine is gooseberry, which contains all the nutrients and lot of vitamin C, iron, like of contents, very good for maintaining Pitta immunity, especially.
那就是前两个的药的话，它对这个皮塔体质人特别好。那个第二个药叫阿姆斯的话，刚刚是在真言里边有讲到最后一个，就是它的意思是永生的意思，它含有很多的抗氧化剂在里边，对提升免疫力非常好。那第一个叫阿姆拉的话，它的本意是妈妈的母亲的意思，它含有很多的那个刚刚没听清楚啊，它就是有很多的营养，然后有很多的维 C 铁在里边，它对这个皮塔型的人提升免疫力特别好。
Then Ashwagandha and Shatavari. Ashwagandha is very good for again the immunity power, and Shatavari especially for female immunity, for all the female, and it is good for Vata also. So it is good. Ashwagandha and Shatavari tablets are good for Vata type of people, especially. All these medicines are good for everyone, but I am just classifying it based on the importance of it. Ashwagandha and Shatavari is good for Vata type of people, especially.
那就是说，他说其实这所有的药，它3种体质都是很好的，只是说，我提到的说对某种体质特别适合。那中间2种，一个叫Ashwagandha，其实它就是印度人参的意思，它有很多的一个提升免疫力的一个药物在里边。然后第4个叫Shatavari，他说特别适合于女性的来提升免疫力和各种女性的问题，然后它对这个 Vata 体质的也特别适合。
The Ashwagandha got another effect for male sex power. Ashwagandha, which says that the man will get the power of a horse, such strong sexual power they will get for man. And for Shatavari is for females, sexual health and reproductive health. Shatavari means a woman with who is taking this asparagus or Shatavari will get a lot of sexual power to handle a lot of sexual energy. So this is the main another advantage of these 2 tablets, Ashwagandha for man and Shatavari for females.
那另外的话，就是这2个药还有什么功能？就是这个 Ashwagandha，它是对男性的提升，它的一个生殖能力、一个性功能特别好。那Shatavari 呢，是对女性的它的一个生殖功能会特别好。
Then Haritaki and Tulsi, these 2 medicine are mainly useful for Kapha type of people.
那后2种的话，它对那个 Kapha 型的人特别适合。
This Tulsi Arka is an extract from the herb Tulsi, which is good for opening up your chest. Very good for respiratory problems. The people suffering from cold, Kapha type of Prakriti, Kapha related diseases will be good. Haritaki also helps to pacify the Kapha in the body.
那就是说，这个最后一个 Tulsi 的话，它也是来自一个 Tulsi 这个植物。那这个 Tulsi 这个药的话，它尤其是对你这个胸部这个位置的一个能量，比如说你的呼吸系统，包括你的感冒啊什么的，它可能是因为这个 Vata 失衡那个 Kapha 失衡导致的。那倒数第2个的话，它也是对这个平衡这个 Kapha 的能量特别有帮助。
Then we go for next slide, please.
我们下面到下一页。下一页。
So we are coming to the last part of today's class, which is talking about Achara Rasayana or behavioral therapy to promote health and happiness.
我们讲到最后一个问题，就是在一个灵性层面，就是你的一些行为对这个健康跟这个幸福感的影响。
So this is very important. As I said, immunity means forgiveness